Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, she's super babe. Oh, she's super babe. Oh, she's super babe. Oh, she's super babe. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ow. She's a diamond diva. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond diva. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. Oh, she's super babe. She's super babe. She's a diamond diva. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. Oh, she's super babe. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond diva. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond diva. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond diva. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. Oh, she's super babe. She's super babe. She's a diamond diva. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. Oh, she's super babe. Super babe. She's a diamond diva. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, she's super babe. Oh, she's super babe. Oh, she's super babe. Oh, she's super babe. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ow. She's a diamond diva. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond diva. Oh, she's super babe. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. She's a diamond, she's a diamond. Oh, she's super babe. A diamond diva. It's a girl that love to stay fly. Hair and nails stay deep. Every time you see her, she got a brand new fit. With a great demand. Yeah, she got a back fetish. Love pumping tank. Love buying diamonds. She said diamonds is a girl best friend. I ain't lying.
All right. Welcome to Girls Talk. It's your girl, Sherree, the host with the most. I got two of my favorite girls with me tonight for Girls Talk. What it do, ladies?
Hi.
All right. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So our first topic for tonight is going to be, are Black women mean girls?
I'm gonna have to go with the majority.
Which is
Um,
yes.
yes, I'm gonna have to go with the majority. So
I would say, to the most part, I won't say every single Black woman is mean or is a mean girl, but to the most part, we do not give each other any slack when it comes to nothing. We judge each other so quickly. We are very mean to each other. We treat each other in a kind of way. And I feel like with that question, my answer is yes, to the most part. Not every woman, but majority of black women are mean girls.
And I have to chime in because like prior to college, I consider that adulting, but I don't consider that real adulting. But I didn't encounter a lot of like being in a circle with a whole bunch of mean people. But in my professional life and post college, I'm gonna have to say there are some black women who are mean girls. But I feel like if you're over 30, you ain't mean, you're miserable. And you would put that on other people. And I think that's where it comes from. And
Yes.
I mean, when you like, okay, I speak to her, I invite her to stuff, or I try to help her. Why is she so mean to me? Because she's miserable. I think that's what it boils down to. And I think if you're the person that is being victimized by the mean person, I think you need to start looking at, like, start analyzing that person with a closer lens. And you start to see how she moves, and you're like, okay, yes, she is miserable. There's something about herself that she does not like.
Exactly. Yes.
So all the time it's not you. I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Because I have encountered some, I'm talking mean girls, black women who are mean, 30, 40, 50 years old. Baby, life is too short to be mean. You're going to be in a casket soon. You better start being nice so you can enjoy, life.
And I think it comes from being happy within yourself. You
Yes.
know, a lot of I don't think they've come to accept themselves for who they are. So that's why they give off this bad negative energy towards people.
Yeah.
And that's why I think majority of black women are mean girls. Just the majority, because I don't know if it comes with that lack of stability or that lack of not being able to be social with everyone or social with people. I just think that sum it up, Raven, you're correct. They are miserable.
Yeah. Because there are some things like when it scoops to a low level of pettiness. And
exactly.
I feel like, it stoops to a low level of pettiness. She has to critique your hair. She has to critique your shoes. She has to speculate about why you're single. She has to purposely try to, put a hammer on things that you have going on. And sometimes I think it stems from jealousy. So it's not about anything you lack.
I just want to say that. Yeah.
It's not about anything you lack. It could be about everything you have.
Yes.
True. You're right about that.
Yeah.
They may be trying to tap into why they don't have it.
Yep.
Type thing. Why do people gravitate towards her?
Yep.
Why is she always smiling?
Yeah.
Yes. Why does she come into work every morning clicking her heels?
Mm-hmm.
Because I drank a cup of coffee. But, that kind of thing. So it could be like little things. They could be jealous of your favor. It could be the most minute thing. And I think it's critical because it makes me feel like sometimes we as black women can be our own worst enemy.
I agree. I agree with that. But this new day and age, we have this hidden agendas. Some people have hidden agendas, and always this no new friends. So that's why we're constantly critiquing other women, because once again it falls right back to what you don't have that this other woman has.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So I think that the first problem is a woman comparing herself to another woman. That's the first no. You shouldn't be comparing yourself to anybody because you're different. But if she has this gift and I have this gift, what would happen if we could just band together?
Exactly. Work together in a situation instead of always trying to be against each other or trying to one up someone. Well, I'm better than her, or she this and that. put your gifts together. Like you said, Raven, like at the end of the day, we all have to play a different role in life. And one person is gonna do something different than the other. Don't mean you gotta look at them and want what they got. Want what you have. And most women are mean girls because they're not comfortable with who they are.
Or
You know what I'm saying? They don't love their self enough to say, I love the skin that I'm in. So I don't mind giving a woman a compliment or telling
yes,
her she's pretty or whatever. Girl, who did your hair? Because I love it. Your outfit on point. I'm not going to look at you and be like, she must think she all that. Why? You know, when I'm comfortable with the woman that I am, I love being who I am. I love what I have to offer. So why look at another woman and be jealous of her and get mean because of it?
Yes. And so, and then it also, like, it allows us to analyze ourselves as well. So that if sometimes you may have to have a self conversation, like, am I a mean black woman?
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Let me bring this up. In the world, one sister climbs to the top. It's still 30 sisters below her.
Mm-hmm.
When are you gonna pull some up, sis?
And see, that right there is kind of iffy because you got to know which is the right one to pull up, because some of the ones that's reaching up for you to pull them up are trying to pull you down. So you have to be very cautious with that when it comes to trying to help others, you know, because of that. People have that jealousy in their heart where they'll do anything to try to destroy you because they lack what you have.
I agree. I agree with that, Shavonne. That stems back to jealousy with amongst women, amongst black women, and it's sad. It's very sad that even if you choose to give me a compliment, me being the mean girl, oh, why she giving me a compliment? Was she trying to figure out where I got my outfit in so she can look like me, or
Look like me. Yep.
yeah, like who does that? No one wants to steal your identity, but you have those other with hidden agendas. You have other women that have these hidden agendas, which stems from jealousy, will make them want to steal some of your ideas or steal your man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's just be honest.
Yep.
So, okay, now I think that we cannot have a fear that everybody's coming around us to take. I feel like, you know, the biggest barrier in getting to know someone is yourself. Like, take the time. Like, you never know what you have in common with this other woman, because we all are human. We all hurt the same. We all have experienced hurt. If you have made it past 18, 21, 30, you have been through some things. So you never know. You miss your own blessing, or you miss a chance for somebody to pour into you, or you have the ability to pour into somebody else because you got all these toxic thoughts in your mind. Like, you got to get rid of that. So I just feel like, I mean, it could be such a better place if we help each other. Like, even on my job, I feel like we as women have to have a network, black, white, Hispanic, whatever the case is. We as women have to have a network where, okay, women helping women. But now when it comes to black women, I feel like there should be an underground railroad.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But it's not.
But it's not though.
It's not.
We
That
so stereotypic. We're caught up in today's society of what a person should or supposed to do, or what
Yeah.
you should have, and how you should act, and
How you should look.
look.
All that.
Yeah, it's crazy. But you gotta, once again, you gotta find within yourself to become or overcome all of those stereotypes, all of whatever society says is right, and you gotta really understand it for yourself.
Exactly.
And we asked that if you're on the live to let us know. We know that Gloria Morris was the first person on this live, so we are going to give her a ticket, a
Hi,
$2 to the Women's Exchange on December 17th. So if you're on this live, y'all let us know, because we might do a couple of giveaways tonight. Let us know if you're with us, and help us out by hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and sharing this with a friend. because we're in for a good conversation tonight. We're just getting started.
Yes. Yes.
So I think it's unfortunate, y'all, that we can't somewhat get along with each other, or
Yeah.
we can't somewhat love on each other because we're afraid of what the next woman
It's,
has, or
yeah.
what
Yeah.
she has, because she might not even have anything. She might be just like you, but because you have created this thought in your mind, like we're afraid of it. Hey Tracy, we got a ticket for you too,
Yes.
and Juanetta.
When it comes to the mean girls, I would say, most what I've seen, most women are mean because of the whole. I feel like social media plays a big part in that, because of the fact that even though there's been mean girls way before social media, I feel like social media play a bigger part in it now, because of, you get online and you see different women and how they are, and then you start judging yourself viewing them, and you want just that one picture or that one little clip of video, you thinking, oh, this person is perfect, this person is, oh, she this and that, and it start, instead of looking at it as being inspired, you look at it as in competition. You trying to pick her apart, you trying to find a negative in the whole situation, and instead of being inspired by it, you look at it like it's a threat. And that's what that meanness come in. And so the next woman you run past, she might slightly resemble this woman, or now it's at your forefront that, picking out these flaws of women. So you start being mean to her because of what you feel within yourself. You feel like you lacking. You feel like you don't have. And one thing I would say on here, and I say to any woman that's watching and all of us, you are unique and beautiful how you are, period. You don't
Period.
have to do nothing no more than what you are. How God made you was perfect. I don't care what the world say. You are perfect as you are. If we learn to say that to ourselves, it'll be less mean girls. And if we know it or not, if we work together, this world can improve a whole lot more than what it has, because it's so many of us that are so smart, so intelligent, and if we work together, we'll be unstoppable. But you got to get out your own way, and you got to know what's in you. You are that. You are that right where you are right now. You are that.
You are
And
that.
can't nobody be you no more than that's what make you so unique. You are you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can be you.
Just one.
It's only one.
Mm-hmm. And that leads us into our next topic, ladies. Why do women prefer male friends over female friends?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is a real one right here, because
Yeah.
first of
Yes.
all, I don't want y'all to say, oh, she prefer male friends because she out there, she for the streets. Nope,
No.
that's
No.
not the case. But personally, I prefer male friends because I can tell him anything without him having to judge me or make me feel less than.
Facts.
Facts.
You know,
I feel like
he's not gonna compare himself to me.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry about that. But I prefer male friends because they gonna keep it 100. I'm talking about with how you feeling, with what relationship you in. With, I'm not saying women don't, but to the most part, we cater to each other. We cater to each other's feelings. A male friend is gonna tell you how it is. He gonna tell you, look, that guy was no good for you. You should have never even talked to him. You seen the signs. Where we'll be like, girl, give him a chance, this and that. No, male friends are honest.
Yeah.
Very honest.
And after you get a beyond that establishment, after you establish that, hey, there's nothing that's going to happen between us, we are truly friends, this is it, you have that less drama and less stress.
There you go.
Mhm.
You know, and you don't have to worry about nobody invading your privacy or tearing you down. You know, they're gonna keep it straight out to the facts and be legitimate with you.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so, like, and my thing, so I have a male friend who I talk to just about every day, and it's platonic. He's, he's not trying to make any passes of me or anything, but like in my lowest moments of I'm having a down day, like he reminds me, like, girl, you a bad chick. Girl, you look
Mhm.
good. Why you don't need that makeup? You beautiful. Like,
Mhm.
or those kind of things. Um,
Yeah.
but I don't have if I call him like, look, I got in my feelings today because it's Thanksgiving and I'm single.
Mhm.
Like, he be like, so what? I'm single every day. Like, he my hype man and hype me up, but I don't have to worry
Yeah.
about judging or finding fault or ridiculing what
Mhm.
I just told him about myself. That kind of thing.
Yeah. I agree with you, Raven. I agree with you with that. You don't have to
Yep.
worry about somebody um Gloria said because women talk too much. And I
And
agree with that. You don't
or
have to worry
innocent,
about
but guys
Yeah.
are not messy.
Some
not
of them.
all, and you don't have to worry about them pillow talking about you either. You don't have to worry about whatever you speak to that male about. You ain't got to worry about it being around on Channel 9 News the next day. You don't
And my
have
mama said, if
to.
you meet a missing or talkative male, run.
Run for real. You
Okay,
right.
please.
You right.
Yeah, and I feel that too. Like, if I tell him something, it stays. You know,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
that, and that's important because that's that sacredness and friendship. If I want, and
Yes,
then even like women, when we have mutual friends, like I understand that we have mutual friends, but if I told you, I just told you. I don't need you to get off
you.
the phone, call Sharon and tell her too. If I wanted Sharon to know, I would have told her. But I told you. So I think that's another thing that I like about having a good male friend, because if I vent to him, it stays there. And also, if I feel some type of way outside of my girl circle, I have a safe place.
Yes,
Yes. But you gotta watch those males that do like to talk a lot,
right.
because you got some. I had a friendship for a very long time, and one thing I did not like about it, and he's a male, he knew me since I was young. And one thing that I started noticing over the years was that he took what I told him, my vulnerability, and issues that I've been through, as a joke, where he'll call his friends on three-way or something like that, say you face to face or whatever, and bring up what I've been through and laugh at it like it's funny. You
Oh,
have to
wow.
watch those type of people, because sometimes, even though they say, I'm saying, I'm not saying every male is like that, but if you find a male friend, you got to be careful with them too, because they'll start being jealous of you. They'll start resenting you. They'll start feeling like, oh, she always come to me for something, so she need me, type of
Oh,
situation.
yeah.
And I'm not trying to bring a negativity into it. It's just that you have to watch that stuff, because over a time, people start looking at you and they see your growth. They done seen where you came from, and they try to keep you in your, what they consider, in your place. Or,
Yes.
hey, she always called me. So what happened with this male friend when you get a husband or a man, and your man don't agree with it, how is he gonna handle himself? So it's the ups and downs and good and bad and everything, but especially in that situation.
And I am gonna say, I do have a male friend that I'm like good friends with. We've been friends for at least a decade, and he is married. So, our friendship is strictly platonic, but like, it may make a spouse feel like, hey, what's going on with y'all?
Exactly.
So, and that's when I think you have to start including the spouse in some things.
Yep.
I agree.
Yep.
to assure
I
them
agree.
that
To make her,
it's honey, you know.
yes.
So, you know, you have to kind of figure out those things and work those things like, hey, bring your spouse. We about to go bring your spouse, bring your wife, bring your girlfriend, bring it right on, so that, you know, she can understand
Ain't that?
honey. But now, you know, or if I call you, go ahead and put me on speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
She can understand that I ain't after you, but if she want to know anything that's going on in my life, you got the key, you know it, so she can understand. Just don't have her judge me, you know. And I may say, hey, is she listening? Because tell her I don't want her judging me for what I'm about to say, but let me tell you what I just did, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, those are some things you have to be like respectful of. If your best male friend has a significant other, a girlfriend, a wife, or something like that, like start including them so they can understand that it's just, you know, purely friendship. Maybe they'll make you the godmom or something for the kids one day, you know, because it's strictly platonic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with my fiance, he's aware of my male friends, but it's not like I talk to them on a daily basis. It's not like they're over to my home or anything of that nature. It's a very respectful, very platonic relationship. He knows there's nothing between us. If they call, the phone going on speaker. You understand what I'm saying? Just to reassure him and let him know that there's nothing to be worried about.
Yeah. Make your spouse feel comfortable with your male friends or female friends. Yeah.
I think you have to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you're
it's
supposed
like if
to.
you don't, that mean you hiding something. That mean you either done
Yeah,
slept with your friend or you got some type of feelings for him. It should
yeah,
be no reason why you could not introduce your spouse or your significant other to your male friends or your female friends if that's all y'all are. But you can tell the difference when you can't, you know.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's my best male friend, or but that's my friend. And you know, I kind of crossed the line a few times. You know that when you in a serious relationship, you got to cut that off, because
Exactly.
I cannot invite this person to my man house for the barbecue because these might get ugly.
You hear me?
yeah.
So you out of respect, you know, you cut off them friends. Oh, that's my brother. You
That's my
Nah,
bro.
no.
go ahead and cut that off.
Yeah.
That's your cousin, but he ain't been at none of the family events. I'm gonna need you to fix it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he just became your cousin in the 2000s. Like,
Yeah.
No, cut it.
no, sis, go ahead and
Yeah,
cut
we
that
ain't
one
got
off.
time for that.
But you know what? We expect the same thing from them. We gotta expect the same thing from them. If they have any female friends, we gotta respect that. We gonna have to deal with it. If we have friends, they able to have friends, right? Your
Okay, so my theory, and people may not agree with me, but yes, he's allowed to have friends because he can't be up under me 24/7. He has a life outside of me.
Yes.
You know, all I ask is that it's respect. I trust that it's respectful to me. I ask that it be respectful to me. But he has to still be himself outside of me. Like,
yeah,
if not, he gonna get tired of me.
Exactly. And I feel
So,
like with mine, I would prefer my man to have a female. I know you figured it out. My man to have a female friend, at least one. I
yes,
would prefer that, so that, and I mean like a genuine friendship, not they sleeping around, like a real genuine friendship
friendship.
where that she's gonna tell him the truth. Because
mm,
most of the time, males need a woman to voice their opinion when they're going through stuff so they can see it on a different side.
A
So
different perspective.
exactly, like I would prefer my man to have a female friend.
I would.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it as long as their friends stay in their place and know who they are and know their position and their role. I don't have a problem with it.
Exactly.
Because I feel like he needs an outlet, whether it be with another female or whether it be with the male. But I mean, it's always a bonus if he has a woman who's gonna be like, "Hey, Don't do that to her.
Exactly.
That's not
Right.
like
Exactly.
she's too good of a woman. Don't do that to her.
Yeah.
Because I try to, I do that with my male friend. I'm like, hey, you got a good woman, and don't mess that up.
Yeah.
Now, if he call me and he say he's somewhere he's supposed to be, man, take your butt home.
Exactly. What you doing?
Yeah, take your butt home.
Mhm.
So I think as a friend to that person, you have to do that.
Yes.
Now the women are not letting us know in the chat, but I put it out there. Would you allow your man to have female friends? Like, I'm so for it.
Yes.
Yes, I'm totally for it. I'm not against that at all because I mean a man still need that outlet. I still feel like a man and a female still need that outlet. You understand what I'm saying? To get advice sometimes
Yep.
from someone who's neutral in the situation.
Yes. And one of those female friends that you can call and talk to her too. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be cool
Right.
with her too. I mean, not to pull her away from him, but to be cool with her too, to know that so she can see my character along with his, so that she can give him some real honest truth when it comes to the situation. Like, and we all be cordial with each other, so I'm all with it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
all with it.
I think it's fine. And then that also, if he has a female friend and I got my best male friend, it's not a problem.
Yes. And
Right.
y'all just hang out together.
Yeah. We can all go hang out together.
Yep.
Yeah. But now, a rule of thumb, when you have a good male friend, you can't introduce him to the homies for him to smash the homies.
No.
Because
No.
I had that happen one time.
That's gonna end bad.
Yeah. But it wasn't because I introduced them. Like, they did it themselves. Like, they met him and then they pursued him and then they met him themselves and then they start calling, have you seen him?
Oh wow.
Oh no. See,
I'm like,
Shawty crossing the line with that because
yeah.
you didn't hook them up. So
And
she shouldn't be calling you.
that's right. And my loyalty to him because we've been friends forever.
Exactly.
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 So that kind of thing, I've had that happen before. So I think you have to set boundaries with your male friend and bring him into your female friend circle or allowing him to meet your other friends.
Yes, exactly. Well, just let them know. Look, y'all get anything popping with this
That's
meetup.
on
That's
y'all. They
on
ain't got
y'all.
nothing to do with
Yeah,
me.
this my boy or this my homegirl. I'm gonna ride with this person or whatever the situation, or I'm gonna stay out of it, whatever the situation. You let you be known from the jump. I don't know. I see the googly eyes. I see y'all looking at each other. Just know I have nothing to do with this. Cause you know both sides.
So let's get into this. Why do women like bad boys?
Cause they like to have fun.
They
I'm a
live life
slut.
on
I'm just
the
like that.
edge. They live life on the edge. They are spontaneous. It's
They
an
confident,
adrenaline rush.
sexy. They are sexy.
They are sexy.
Yes.
Ain't they like the most attractive? It's something about that
A
I don't know
man
that.
being sure of himself.
Yes. Like a man not bowing down to nothing but God, and everybody else is just like, hey, get in
But
line.
are
You know
bad
what I
boys
mean?
toxic?
No,
Huh?
no, he's not
Are bad
toxic.
boys, can they be toxic though?
I don't think
They
he's
can.
toxic. I don't think he's toxic. I
They
think
can be toxic though.
They can
no,
be.
I think he's just confident. Because I think just because he's bad, that doesn't make him toxic. He just chooses to subscribe to his own rules and his own way.
Yes. Yes.
But that doesn't necessarily make him toxic. And I feel like because he subscribes to his own rules in his own way, and don't let this be a man that has been through some things. Like he comes with a whole lot of wisdom.
Exactly. You learn
Along the
from
way.
them.
Yeah.
And they don't mind sharing. They don't mind letting you know, putting you on game. The right bad boy will put you on game.
put you
He
on
will.
game, and help you level up.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
But
Because
now,
bad
what are
karma,
y'all talking about these bad boys like they good? What make them bad?
What society say is a bad guy? You know what I mean? Like,
because he's not conventional. He's very
yes.
unorthodox.
Yes. He
With
don't
his,
play by
Okay.
nobody rules.
yes. So let's get into some of these reasons. Let's break them down. All right, we said a bad boy is confident.
Yes.
Why?
Because he don't have to answer to anybody. He's his own person. He's sure of himself.
Mm-hmm. He walk around with that, what they consider, excuse my language, but that big D energy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Hey.
Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's like and we love that because it's attractive. People don't understand. I don't know about nobody else, but me, I'm so attracted to a man that's sure of himself. You know what I'm saying? That can walk into a room and demand demand respect without saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
His
Yes.
presence alone demands it. Like, and I've seen this, and that's the most, oh, yeah,
It's
you know.
it's attractive. And also he does a lot of telling and less asking, but it's like not where he's trying to control you, but if we just left the nightclub. He's like, let's go to Memphis. And I'm like, I gotta go pack. He was like, nah, we'll buy some clothes when we get there. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm here. Like that is attractive. And he's letting
Once
you
again, I don't think we're talking about bad boys. I feel
know.
like a bad boy is. Don't get me wrong. I love Bobby Brown, but that's a bad boy. That's what I consider bad to me. Bad as in he don't have the good interest for you. He is it's all about himself. That's what I look at. You know what I'm saying? Okay, his cockiness is sexy.
Yes, his cockiness is sexy. So let's not miss it. Bad doesn't mean like he's a problem.
Yeah.
Bad is that the way that he chooses to do things are a little unorthodox.
Or
Like,
unorthodox.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
you
that.
know, and he don't. I mean, some may say it's a street that guy, a street dude. It's some doctors and lawyers out here who are bad boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like
Yeah.
his thought process, his way of doing things, his cockiness, his confidence. Those are the things that make him a bad boy. And that cocky man got his chest out a little bit. You know, he walked with his chest out a little bit. He's sure. He's not gonna settle, and he's not gonna let anybody push anything over him. If
Yes.
it's a moment for him to take a stand, he's not gonna wait to take the stand. He's taking the stand right then and there. You know, he'll fight the power.
Yeah.
So that is cocky, but that's also sexy at the same time.
Very,
Okay.
very sexy. So
And
we
it,
ain't talking about them disrespectful little boys that don't know how to control themselves around women. We talking about real
man,
grown men.
Grown men.
Yeah, feel
Grown
me?
men.
Grown men.
then with us being strong-minded women, he needs a little bit of cockiness
Yes.
Oh
because
yeah.
I need somebody. He's not yelling at me, he's not calling my name, but he's like, wait a minute, listen to me.
Hmm.
And he tells me what he needs to tell me, and he straightens me out real quick, and then I'm on my way.
Yes.
I'm on my way.
Definitely not a doormat. Definitely not a doormat.
No.
Doormats.
No. He ain't no yes man. Everything you say, yeah, okay. Nah, he let you know when he don't agree. And he put you in your place in a very confident but stern but gentle way. You know what I
Assertive.
mean?
He's very assertive with it.
Very stern but gentle.
Yeah. So, and then it's a sexy cocky. Today, a man told me, he said, I like what I want and I want what I like.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Tell it in.
Hello, somebody. The man knew how to use words. All right, we said he makes his woman feel protected.
Oh yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Love a strong and a strong-minded individual.
Yes. I love a guy that if I tell him I done had a problem, I'm not saying I want him to go out and just act crazy, but he just reassured me, like, what? You need me to come up there and handle that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want nobody messing with my girl, like something like that. But, you know, just that protection, just to know that he will stand that ground for me if it come down to it. You know what I mean? Like, I like those type of guys.
I like those type of guys too, and I also like a bad boy because he's gonna show you how to protect yourself too.
But I'm good on that. But yes.
Yeah. He's gonna show you how to protect yourself too, and how to protect your home and all these other things, because that is what he believes. He believes you need to be able to look after yourself when he's not present.
Right. You right. Because of what society consider a bad guy is the reason why where I stay at, me being by myself, is well protected. Inside, I made sure like being around him with the cameras and the alarms and stuff like that to make sure that my safety is put first. I made sure I did everything that he did. And it's comfortable for real. Like, he taught me that, and I feel like, yeah.
And the last one, he's spontaneous. No day playing with him.
Matter of fact, you might not even think you on a date and be on one.
I know, right? Be on a whole date. Hey, and the only thing he started out with is something like, hey, come over here. Let me see you real quick. You might just start off on something like that, and then before you know it, you off in another city or in another country or in another state, chilling or whatever the situation is. Like, yeah. I love that.
Love it.
I love it.
Bad boy me, please.
Now, I give it to the good guys now. We ain't gonna leave them out. That they are good, it's good to have what they consider Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm. What you trying to say? They good for what they good for?
They good for what they good for,
Hand me that yes man, please.
But I'm not sure if I want that I'm not sure if I want that for me.
What, the Russell Wilson?
The Russell Wilson.
See, now we're overlooking. Now you're overlooking the good guys. Now you're overlooking the good guys.
I'm not overlooking the good guys, but there have just Russell. No shade to Russell, but Russell had a few opportunities to take a stand. Last year, and he didn't. But that bad boy is
future.
Yeah, future.
Future
is not bad. He's terrible.
Future is toxic.
So that kind of thing. Like,
let's say what the media say.
I don't want a yes man. I want somebody who's gonna challenge me, but challenge me in a good way. Challenge me to be better. Challenge me to think differently. And challenge me to open my mind to expose me to some different things.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like that. I
agree. I agree.
No, I don't want a man that's like, oh, well, since you like it, everything's okay. You can just stay right here. I'm like, no, I need that man to say, no, Ray, you need to get up. You need to hustle. Let's do this.
Hey, what you doing?
That. I need that. That's what I want. I need that behind me. On the side of me, because say behind me, it might get offended, but I need that in my life.
Look, I would say it depends on what season I'm in, because in this season right here, I need a good guy. I'm healed. I'm so healed. But after you heal yourself and you go back out there, those bad guys, I don't know if I'm just running into the wrong ones, but they are terrible. I need a good guy to just be yes to me, just for a little while. Not forever, just for a little while, because my definition of bad guy, like I said, is different than everybody else. But these so-called bad guys that I'm running into now are the worst. And
They
they
the bad.
drain
They
me
real
so.
bad.
Yes, like they drain me. I wanna run into the mediocre bad guy. You know, the one that's good but bad, but more bad than good, but he a good. You know what I mean? But the guys that I run into now is just. So I prefer to run into a good guy in this season right now. But wait, springtime, be ready for the bad guy.
Summertime. What about summertime?
Summertime, it's on.
So, with it being Thanksgiving, how do you thank him for Thanksgiving? Because I don't want us to get it twisted. Everybody knows Tequila is engaged, but you and I are single, but you know, we may have men on our team. How do you thank him for Thanksgiving? Let's watch this clip real quick.
Hug and kiss when he comes through the door. I shouldn't ask him if he wants me to turn the shower on so the water can be warm when he gets in. I'm up there anyway, and I guess I shouldn't step in, you know, and help him wash his back and stuff. And if he has a headache, I shouldn't lay his head on my lap, give him a kiss, and massage his temples. And I shouldn't let him know that my lap is his sanctuary. And when he feels like he's too tired to pray, I guess I shouldn't assure him that I'm gonna go to God on his behalf. Oh, I should always keep my money in my pocket. Never surprise him and pay the bill, or pick him up something that I know he loves when he least expects it. Oh, nah, that's doing too much, right? And even though that man has never missed a time taking out that trash, cleaning the garage, getting repairs done in the house, paying the mortgage, most of the bills, I shouldn't take some of that money that I done saved and treat my man to a spa day? And what if I hired a masseuse to come have the spa day at our house? Oh, no, don't do that. And I guess you'd be pissed if I got his truck detailed. You would lose your mind.
All right, ladies. Mm-hmm. How do you thank him for Thanksgiving? What are our tips? Now, everything this sister said
is on point.
It's on point.
It's on point. If I had a man, if I had a husband, not just a man, I would love to do that.
But there is this breed of women who are saying he shouldn't do anything for me. No, I shouldn't do anything for him. He has to do everything for me.
That's a lie.
No.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that one because when you're in a relationship, it's a give, take, give. Give, take, give. You want to give more than what you take.
Exactly.
And I think the biggest thing on relationships is being there for each other, trying to outdo each other for being there for each other.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about it. I like that when he come home or before he gets here, I have a meal prepared.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Or I have his clothes laid out for him when he get ready to get out the shower. All of that is very small, but it's a large gesture. It's so big. Yep. It's showing that you care.
Yep.
But is there something that's too much? Because I'm not gonna lie, like I want a man that spoils me. But if I feel like if he proves himself worthy, like if he proves to me that he is just Zeus, he is Shaka. You know, if he proves this to me, then you know, yeah, I'm gonna do something nice for him. This man is always treating me. I want to do something nice for him. I do want to cater to him. I want to let him know that he's special to me and that I appreciate him. And even just saying that, oftentimes a lot of men don't get to hear women tell them like, "Babe, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You're so good to me."
Yeah,
that kind of thing. So I do want to do that, and I do want to do things to let him know that I care. Like, if it's thanking him for Thanksgiving, if I had a man, everything he likes is gonna be he gonna have that spread of what he likes and how he likes it, and I'm not gonna go get it catered. Like I'm gonna cook that for
scratch.
From scratch.
You know. Yeah.
That's all right there.
Ain't my man yet, you know it's gonna be catered. You know, that kind of thing. So I mean,
yep.
But if I had a man, I would cook it for him.
Yeah. And if I had a man, I would, like everything that she's saying, it would be a pleasure for me to do for my man, especially if he's a real one. You know what I mean? Like, you got that guy
Already.
that just that guy, man, please. It's an honor to me for me to go and run your bath water before you get home from work. It's an honor to, cook you a meal, because it ain't many of them out here. You
Yeah,
know
it's
what I'm
hard
saying?
to have a good man right now, and I think that's what we fall short as
Exactly.
women.
Yeah.
You better take care of your man, baby, because it's somebody in line waiting to take care of him. They just want a foot in the door.
They in line,
Exactly.
baby. Raven said they in
Exactly.
line.
They are waiting to
Exactly.
take care of your man, and they will do it. And
And
you,
they
I'm
would.
telling you now, this new age woman, they out here doing some things.
Mhm.
They out here doing some things. It's hard to compete with, so don't even leave room for her to get her foot in the door.
Yeah.
To take care of your man. Take care of your man. Let that man know you appreciate him. Ask him, what does he want? If you're not a mind reader and you just can't figure it out, ask him, what does he want? But like, don't out look cute.
Yeah.
Look, go buy the clothes. She ain't got a little $3, $6. Look, sleep pretty. All right, spoil him, cook for him. That same confidence that you're attracted to, he has to see that too.
Yes.
Yes.
He deserved
Yes.
it.
He deserved it.
He
That's
deserved
right.
it.
Let that
You
man
know,
know that he's your trophy, but you're his trophy too.
exactly.
Bring
The
him
same
Exactly.
way you
half
want to be
water.
treated, he want to be treated. You
Yeah,
know?
he work a
And
long
they
hard.
want to be catered to. Men love being catered to.
They,
Oh,
they do. They
They
do.
do. They really do.
yeah,
They
that man
do.
with them steel toe boots working that hard job for you so he can pay the mortgage. You better rub them feet too.
I just finna
Oh,
say that. But you know what? No, I ain't even gonna. I'd say that for later. But
and
yes,
wash his
And
back.
watch his back.
exactly. Yes,
That's
wash
right.
his back. I'm talking about take him. I'm to the point where I will run his bath water, put him in the bath, go in the room, in the bathroom,
Come
bathe
to
him.
America.
Yes,
Okay.
bathe him. That's me.
Okay.
That's me. So I'm bathing him from head to toe. I'm cooking dinner. I want you to feel special. How you make me feel, I want you to feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? And do whatever it is he feel like he want to do. He will never forget that.
You'll never forget that.
He will
Now,
never
if
forget
you're
that.
gonna bring that spot to the house, make sure it's a female, because a lot of some of these the real thoroughbred Southern men ain't
Oh,
gonna let
I'm the
them
spa.
man.
I'm the spa. I do the feet.
Okay.
I do the massages. I do all that. You ain't I can do that. I make sure my man get what he need, his pleasure from me. You know what I mean? Like,
I know
when
that
it
for
comes
real.
to that, I'm doing the to me, it's your love. You put love into what you're doing.
Hello.
It's gonna be the best feeling ever. When
Yeah,
you put genuine love into it, man, please. You put love into running his water. You put love into bathing him. You
yeah.
put love into cooking for him. All that.
Because I'm trying to go to the Super Bowl, baby. So if I cook his meal, I'm cooking for the ring.
You felt it.
Yeah, if I'm catering to him, I'm catering for the
Cater
ring.
for the ring.
This
That's why
ain't
you
just
got to communicate, and you got to know that that's where both of y'all minds are at. Because some of these guys, I didn't cater to a guy or two that wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't communicate the fact that he's not looking for what I'm looking for. If I'm communicating with a guy and he's looking for what I'm looking for, oh, he getting the whole royal treatment. Because
Oh
at the end
yeah.
of the day, I want you to know, and it don't stop here. This ain't just a show just to get you to want me. This is how I am.
yeah. So some of us do now, Shavonne, play that role to try to bait him. And
Yeah.
then we switch up on these men. You can't
Yep.
do that. He gonna
You
leave.
can't do that.
Mm-mm.
You set yourself up in that moment. If you start out one way and you switch up on him, you can't do that. He going to find it. He going to find it.
Yeah, and don't get mad when he go find it. Don't be mad, sis.
But nothing is wrong with taking care of your man. But in the midst of that, like, do that. I hear so many women who don't. Then they get mad when he's staying out a little late, or they get mad when he's trying to hide his screen on his phone.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta ask yourself, am I doing right by this man?
Yep.
Then don't say, well, we ain't married. Well, boo, you doing what married people do. So you might as well seal the deal with everything else. Take care of that man.
Might as well.
Might as well.
I love that.
And if it's been too long, you girl, just go ahead and take him to the courthouse real quick.
Yeah.
Your man says, but how are you gonna get him? How are you gonna make this man commit to you? You've been in there 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. If it don't take that long to buy a car, why does it take that long to sign a contract with me? Sign your life away with me. But in order for you to get him to do that, you got to cater to that man.
Got to cater to him, because you're not gonna get him. You're not gonna get him that way. The next woman gonna get him.
But you know what? One thing with me though, I have a 2-year limit though. If I'm showing you how I am for them 2 years, what type of woman you getting, you know what I mean? I'm whining and dining you, you whining and dining me, we doing all this. And after those 2 years, you ain't ready to make, you haven't figured out you want to marry me, I'm not finna keep going through that relationship. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna work. I'm not finna wait 5 and 10 years.
I don't think it take that long for a man to realize he wanna be with you. It don't take that long.
It don't take that long.
It don't even take 2 years, but I give you 2 years to get over your trauma and all the, you know, the healing you need to do within our relationship. But after that, look, I cannot keep going because I know that at the end, neither one of us is gonna be happy. So we might as well go on, end this now and go off and be with somebody else before I sit and be with somebody 5, 10, 15 years. I cannot. My time is valuable. Your time is valuable. So no, we're not going to be together that long. No, I give you 2 years.
It don't take all day. It don't take.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. No. Don't waste your time catering to somebody who's not doing the same thing to you.
Exactly. Shoot, I want the fairy tale, but look, we ain't getting that fairy tale within the 2 years. I'll holler at you, bro.
Yeah. I mean, Cinderella had to put in some work before she became the princess. Now
you feel me?
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand, like, do what you gotta do, ladies. Don't be out here listening to these women talking about they don't have to do this and they don't have to do that. She doing something.
She doing
something
way more than what she's saying. Somebody doing something. I'm telling you, with these guys out here, you got to do something. These men are not stupid. I keep saying this. Men are not stupid. They are far from it. They're very calculated, very smart human beings. So don't think that you pulling nothing over them. Don't think that you getting one up on them. I mean, you gotta look, some of them a little slow, but you know, to the most part, they are not stupid.
We live in the world of dating apps and all this stuff. You don't want to be the one. You've been married 25, 30 years, and then this 21-year-old come over here and rock his world and send him to Pluto and back. And you know you can't do that now. So don't give him room to wander off out there.
You feel me? You better get in that gym, girl. You better eat the fruits and drink that water, cause at the end of the day, if that's what you want. You get what I'm saying?
You gotta put in the work.
You gotta put in the work, and putting in the work ain't hard. Only thing you gotta do is be you. You ain't gotta do no extra stuff. Be you, the genuine you, the loving you. I realize the me who I am. I'm so loving that a guy be crazy to go and want to be with somebody else after you've been with me. You know what I mean? Because of how open and how honest. I'm not perfect. But how open and honest and how genuine and how much work I done put in to be authentic me.
Right.
You a fool, or we just not meant to be. You know what I mean? That's that hard work, being you. And it's really not hard work. It's easy. It's easy. Men are more attracted when you are yourself versus you trying to be someone else.
That's right.
But I never thought about it like that, Shavonne, about putting a time frame on, because you know what you bringing to the table. Yeah. You know your worth. After 1 or 2 years, you already know what you get. So what more are we finna do? Keep playing around doing the same dance?
You hear me? We not finna do this. You either we gonna get married, and I'm not finna pressure you. I'm not finna talk to you every day about I want to be married. I want to be married. I'm not finna. You know what I want, because I told you from the beginning.
Right.
I was honest with you from the beginning on what I want.
And what's the purpose of dating? What's the purpose of dating if you don't want to get married? That should be the object of the game.
Exactly. Who out here? Oh, I'm just having fun, dude. Who? What?
Who does that?
That's a red flag right there. That's a red flag right there. We all out here grown, and you talking about you out here having fun with my
I don't want
time?
to be
No.
45 years old still out here dating y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
just, that's just crazy to me. That's crazy.
Yep.
So what do we want to leave the ladies with tonight, ladies? It's Thanksgiving. What do we want to leave the ladies with tonight?
I would say it's nothing wrong with catering to your man, the man that's for you. Wine and dine that man, girl. Show that man how much you thankful for him. But don't be no fool and watch out for these people that, because you know, we want to have male friends, but watch out for the ones that really, not trying to see you happy. So, put yourself first, put God first, then yourself, and hey, everything else will fall into place.
Okay. Well, what I have to say is stop being mean, black women. Let's stop being mean. Let's start loving ourselves and loving all others. Remember to cater to people who cater to you. And also, bad boys can be good.
We love them.
I am going to say, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, let's remember that our families are important and people that we love are important. Love on them just a little bit harder this
All
holiday.
right.
And if you run across a good man, you don't have time to play tic-tac-toe with him out and mo. You better bait him and reel him in. Yeah,
Reel him in.
yeah. That's my advice to cater to that man, because if you won't, somebody else will.
Yes, exactly.
And on that note, ladies, we out. Good night.
We out. Bye.
Bye.